Are you even a little curious about what's going on with home sales? Well, I sure was, and we dug deep into the numbers. This is Ron Wyse with Wyse Home Team Realty with a market snapshot for September single-family home sales in the Daytona Beach area. So the first thing that comes to mind is, did sales slow down? Well, the answer is no, it did not. Matter of fact, sales are up dramatically from the 2019 numbers in the month of September. And I'm going to read these to you because they pop right off the page. It should be numbers shooting out right now like this, but here's what happened. September 2020, the month we just finished, 514 sales. Median sales price $276. Now, what's special about those numbers? Well, last September in 2019, and keep in mind this is all pre-COVID, 434 sales. So almost 100 more sales in just a year later. Median sales price last year was $248. So we have a $28,000 increase, about 18%. I mean, these are huge numbers. What contributes to this? Well, we know the inventory game has been really important this last year. And in this September, there was only about 1,500 homes to choose from. Last September, well, a much bigger number, 2,200 plus. Only about 2/3 of the inventory. Can you imagine a 30% drop in selection? Well, that's what happened. And at this point, with only 1,500 homes to choose from, you're saying, well, how soon before those are gone? Well, there's the kicker. I'm not sure those are going to sell. Yeah, let that sink in. I'm not sure those are going to sell. Why would I say that? Well, let's think about it. Over this past summer, we've seen inventory consistently go down. Interest rates consistently go down to historical record lows. And yet, these properties have been on the market 3, 4, 5, 6 months and didn't sell. I think there's a problem with those. There's only 3 or 4 things that matter when you sell a house. I mean, the location, location, location. That's important. Condition, that's all in the control of the seller. If you don't want to fix up your house to sell it, that's fine. You'll just get an as-is price. No problem there. And as long as the price and value line up, you're going to sell. And that's the kicker. We could say marketing plays a role, and it does to a large extent. But these homes have been out there on all the different platforms for a long, long time. So after 6 months, is it really the marketing? I think it's your price. So if you're on the market for the last 6 months, it didn't sell in one of the most amazing years on record, it's probably the price. And if you're fishing to get a deal on a house and you think, well, I got way below listing price, I want you to think about that listing price being way too high for nobody to buy it all summer long. So it is too high. And if you get some money off, you might actually be paying market price, which is what most people do, is pay market price. So it's not where it's listed, it's where the market value is. And even now, when a property hits the market, those first 30 days, sellers are somewhat reluctant to give on price, at least too much, because they're still hoping for multiple offers and above the listing price activities. Where the crash happens is about 30 days later when all the magic didn't happen. And you somehow didn't sell in those first 30 days. That's where the buyers probably have some opportunity under a less competitive environment. Right now, it's almost like vultures. A new property comes on the market and everybody's looking at it because there's only 1,500 to choose from. So the new properties are a super big deal right now. But, word to the wise, if you're not under contract pretty quick, when you hit the 30-day mark, you're probably looking at a price reduction. I know the buyers are thinking that way. When it's this superheated, if it's not selling right away, it tells you immediately, it's price. So what do we do in this market? Well, I believe this. If you want to project out a little bit, I think that we will get more properties on the market when sellers are comfortable allowing people in their homes. And for whatever reason, most people are not comfortable because we don't see those numbers rising for inventory. And this could be the best opportunity for the foreseeable future to sell at the peak of the market, if that's indeed where we are. I'm not an arm twister. I'm not going to be an arm twister, but I would just appeal to you. If you're thinking of selling and you want to wait till after the first of the year, and there's not a personal or a health reason, it's just I want to wait till after the holidays. Being on the market right now when there's limited or almost no competition in your neighborhood is a decided advantage for you to be on the market. And there are buyers out there right now that are fully committed to buying. We see the activity level is still pretty high. So if you're thinking of selling, this could be your big opportunity. As far as what's available on the market, if you need to replace that property with something, I do think more inventory is on the way, and you might see a lot more after the first of the year, maybe even after the election. We're in that little squeeze point right now. Can a person sell high and buy low? Maybe. Over the next 30 days you can, and that's what's we're going to be watching. So when we see the next set of reports come out over the next couple of months, we're going to see if there's success stories that people actually sold a little high and bought a little low. I know that I'm watching for that, that's for sure. If you have questions or you just enjoy what you're seeing here, please comment below. We'd love for you to subscribe. And if you have anything that you want to see in a future episode, well, just let me know. This is Ron Wyse with Wyse Home Team Realty with the September Report.